What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with the review for Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 5, I believe it is, Episode 1. So, y'all, we back. Y'all know people love the Cabbage Patch. Yes, y'all, I know we back a day late, but you know what? Better late than never, you guys. Yesterday was rough. As you guys can see, I got my hair done yesterday, and I had a headache afterwards because these fucking allergies are trying to kill me. They trying to kill me out here, y'all. I'm telling you, it's just bad. And I don't know, this is the worst year ever. But I know y'all tired of hearing me talk about these fucking allergies. But anyway, that's the reason why the video is late. And not only that, but the main reason was that I was distracted when I was watching the show when it came on Monday night because Candy from Sweet Addictions TV, yes, honey, she was over at my house Monday, and she didn't leave until halfway into the damn show. And then I was watching the show, and I was trying to wash my own hair and prepare, you know, for it getting done yesterday. And then, you know, I was just trying to do too fucking much. Okay, so I was distracted. And even if I was really paying attention, there was a whole lot fucking going on that show last night. I was just like, Mona, bitch, this is how you gonna do it, huh? Okay. So I had to watch it again, which I did. And I think I'm clear on some shit now, so we can get the video done, y'all. So with all that being said, let's get to it, shall we? Now, the show opens with Rashida, Tammy, and Carly. Okay, and Carly want to get the girls together, you know, to let them know that she got yet another store that a motherfucker ain't shopping in. Yes, one in Stonecrest and one in Los Angeles. I wonder what part of LA is it in. All these fucking parking spaces, everybody parking right next to me, y'all. They getting together for a slain local rapper out here in Atlanta by the name of Dollar. They're having a tribute to him. He died a few years back. I don't know why they rushed to do the damn tribute now. I was like, fucking 2 years, 3, 4 years ago. How long the boy been dead, y'all? But you know, we got to figure out how to get the King family in it. We gonna talk about the King family in a minute, okay? First, I gotta get you guys caught up on all the goings on between the three that's happening here. Tammy is back. She say she be lonely in that big old 8-bedroom house that she has with her man Waka. But you know what? Somebody got to make some fucking money. So Waka on the road. Rashida, yes, things is good for Rashida. She's got her store in Phipps Plaza. She also reminds us that, you know, she had her guest spot on Rosewood, okay, the fucking show that don't nobody goddamn watch. So that kind of cancels it out. I'm just kidding, you guys. It was a good look for Miss Rashida. Like I said, she has her store pressed. And she says the shit is doing well. I said, well, if well means that the motherfucker is empty every time I walk in it, then okay. Once they get us caught up on the 411s between the three of them, then, you know, we move on to Mimi. She got a new boo. And, you know, they anxious to meet the new boo. What about Jocelyn? Oh, Mimi and Jocelyn, they good friends now. But you know what? Carly and Jocelyn, they still ain't been able to come to terms. You know, they ain't been able to figure their shit out yet. We already know that Tammy and Rashida ain't really got too many words for Miss Jocelyn. Then we also see Jock. He's over there talking to Kirk. And we get caught up on Jock too. He say that him and his cousin Scrappy, then, you know, they done got together and they moved in together. But we gonna talk about them in a little bit as well. Jock does let us know that the King family is crazy. For real crazy. And I was like, nigga, you ain't had to tell me that. Because I can look at them motherfuckers and tell that something ain't right. Just wild about the face. I was looking at, I said, okay, now let me make it clear right now, y'all, before we even get into these reviews and whatnots. I'm scared of the King family. Like, I'm for real scared of these motherfuckers. Like, I don't want to talk about them every week. And I'm scared of all of them. I don't give a fuck if it's, you know, by blood. If you a king by proxy, nigga, baby mama, girlfriend, all of them. Especially Miss Karen King, or KK as she likes to be called. You know, something ain't really right about Miss KK. She said that, you know, they having this memorial for young Dollar. She still has 2 other sons. I think, what was their names? One was Scrap, and what was the other one? Silk? Y'all, I hate to fuck up their names already. I was just like, now how we gonna have 2 Scraps on the damn show, y'all? I sure don't want to be making fun of this damn Scrap, but damn it, it don't seem right if I would change a veteran of the show's name, right? Okay, so I didn't thought about it, and I decided, after looking at, you know, Mr. Scrap and his one-on-ones, that we gonna call him Show Enough Scrap. That ain't too bad. I know this ain't the first time that nigga been called Show Enough. I think the brother's name is Sass and Scrap. Sass and Scrap is Stevie J's nephew, so that's how we was able to kind of connect them into the show. But Jock tells us that they have a notorious reputation around Atlanta, that they're known and they're feared and they're respected. I was just like, that's good enough for me, honey. We gonna tread lightly about these kings. Miss KK, she got to protect her interests, and that's her babies. She says that she smell a rat coming in, and she gonna have to let her son's girlfriend know something in the milk ain't clean, bitch. You best to tighten up that bra strap. Look like sure enough out there about to hook back up with his baby mama, and girl, you need to handle that. Okay, I know it look like I'm being messy, but fuck, I ain't being messy. But that is messy, girl. She was like, I got something to tell her, and I gotta tell her something. I was just like, yeah, KK, that is the same thing. Anyways, like I said, she trying to stop baby mama from coming on back. She don't tell her right then, but you know what? Tiara come on by the house. She was just like, yeah, that bitch trying to slide in the back door. You ain't keeping an eye on your man. You need to make sure that it's strictly a baby mama, baby daddy situation there and nothing more. And you know what? Tommy was like, you know what? I know where the bitch work. I'm gonna go on and check up on and see what's what. So they go to where Miss Tiara works. Okay, and they would be Jessica Dime, Carly, and Miss Tommy. Jessica, to get you caught up on what's going on with her, she says she looking for a label still because nobody was jumping at the bit to, you know, put that song out, produce it, that she let JD hear. Go figure. Actually, I know she put the shit out, okay, but she ain't got no damn album and she still ain't got no label. She says that even though she and Jocelyn made up at the reunion, damn it, you know what, her and Mona sat down and Mona was like, bitch, let me tell you something, you gonna have to change this up real fast. Nah, bitch, you need to still be mad at Jocelyn, okay, honey, that's gonna work better, trust me. Then, when we find out that Jocelyn is friends with Tommy, see how we worked all that out, Mona, bitch? I'm with you. Now Jessica ain't too sure about Tommy either. But whatever, y'all. We get this whole struggly ass put together scene where baby mama Tiara walk up. She's a bottle girl at this particular bar. After they order their drinks and Tommy let Carly in on a little bit of information, a little bit of gossip, that's really her man's baby mama, and she's there to spy on our girl. You know, Carly, she is salivating, honey. She loves a whole bunch of this kind of foolishness. This right up Carly's alley, you guys. So when old girl come back, Carly, oh, girl, you cute. Thanks. Yeah, we was just sitting here talking about Stevie J. You know him? Yeah, girl, I know him. That's my baby daddy's uncle. You know, he like family. Really? Yeah, girl. Do you guys live together? No, we don't live together. Oh, do you guys still sleep together? You know, when I feel like it. You know, I just hold him down. I'm just thinking to myself, like, who the fuck give all this goddamn information? Child is so stupid. I said, Mona. So she say she hold him down, you know, and she get with him when she feel like it. Okay, so Tommy is listening like, ain't this about a bitch when you feel like it? Tommy don't blow her cover, but she know now that she got to go and get real sexy and fuck her man down and get the information from him. Cause sure enough, Scrap is trying to pull some shit here. But she stay cool. You know what Carly says to old Tiara? You know what, girl, I like you. It's gonna be a party for my girl. You know, she's giving it for her boo. We want you to come. We like cute girls like you. Tommy is like, yes, this is my girl. Okay, that bitch messier than me. Carly was just like, yeah, bitch, hang out with me and you learn how to be the queen of the mess. Now, sure enough, Scrap, he over at his baby mama house. He say that he with Tommy, okay? Now, stay with me here, okay? He with Tommy, but he like to hang out with Tiara because Tiara is, you know, his day one. She been there from the beginning, been there through a whole lot with him. She got 4 kids, even though only the last one is his. But, you know, he like to help out when he can. Come over there, fuck on her a little bit, then take his ass on back to Tommy. And a little bit of background on Miss Tiara. She tells us that she works for one of the top financial firms in the world. That means Chase Bank Teller. Okay. I was just like, if you know, one of these top financial firms of the world, do they know that your ass is on TV with your titties barely covered in this Walmart bra, you know, just for everybody to see? She says Chase ain't paying her enough, so damn it, she got to be a bottle girl at the local bar as well, okay, and trying to make ends meet. As far as her and showing up Scrap, they have a very difficult relationship. You know, she's in love with him. She feels like he's in love with her. But you know what? He ain't ready to make this commitment. He got, you know, other shit going on. You know, he act like he want to be there, but then he don't want to be there. You know, she just want to know what the fuck is up. She tells him how some people came by the bar. Jessica, Carly, and what's her name again? Tommy. You know, sure enough was like looking like he wanted to pee. Tommy? not my girl, Tommy. All right, he don't say that, but that's what he thinking inside. She was like, yeah, they said that they know Stevie J, and do you know them, and all this. Okay, but you know what? He got to get the fuck on, because he got to go put Tommy in check. And like I told you, Tommy say she gonna get it out of him one way or another, come hook a crook, and she got to blow the nigga all night, then that's what it's gonna be. She get all sexified, house all romantical. Here he come. Baby moms told me that you came on down to the bar the other day. Okay, what you trying to check up on me or some shit? She was just like, oh, okay, we gonna go here with it. Okay, well, are you fucking her? He say no. Look, show enough, don't be playing me. And I'm not gonna stick around for that shit. He said, you know what, you ain't got to, you know, I don't do well with threats, so don't sit here and think that you gonna threaten me. And she was just like, I just want to know what? He says, look, I'm the baby daddy, she the baby mama. That's it. And Tommy says, well, you need to let baby mama know that we in a relationship, and if you don't, I'm gonna let her ass know. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna let her know. Don't worry about it, okay? Then he tell us that he gonna tell her when he feel like it. Now let's skip on over to young man Scrap, better known as Merlot. He get together with his mama, Mama D, and they having a discussion about, you know, shit that happened with Mama D. Y'all know when they was trying to say that she ran out on the bill and all of that. Okay, we already talked about that. Who cares? Let's talk about what's going on with young Merlot. Now, evidently, he and Bambi not together no more. Okay, he say they future is not lining up with their dreams. Yeah, everybody's relationships on the outs, even Mama D and Ernest. Mama D say Ernest don't like to pay no fucking bills. I said, you say what now? You done got with a felon fresh out of jail and you expect a nigga to pay the bills when you the money earner around there? Oh, okay, Mama D. Yeah, you had the game twisted, obviously. Ernest was like, fuck them bills. But anyway, getting back to young Merlot Scrap, you know, he say that he a bachelor now. Things are straight with him and baby mom's Erica, who's not on the show anymore. Thank you, God. And since he's a bachelor now, you guys, he play all day, every day. Shit is good, but he still got a bone to pick with Rashida and Kirk. Okay, these motherfuckers left him high and dry. They were supposed to go and testify to his character, and they never showed up. Okay, so now he mad. Now Mama D mad. Now she got to go check a bitch. He's like, no, I don't need you to do that. Don't even worry about it. Okay, but you already know how Mama D roll. Now I told you guys about the bachelor pad that Merlot and Young Jock got together. They cousins. Y'all remember that? So they pooled their resources together, and now they in this apartment together. Even though we know that Scrappy has a nice big home out here in Stone Mountain, but on the show he is in an apartment with Young Jock. Okay, we ain't even gonna think about all them damn Instagram posts of his house, y'all. Young Jock tells us baby knees is a thing of the past. I said, Mona bitch, after all that great acting that girl was doing on that show last season, you had the nerve to put the bitch off. We ain't got to worry about Cena no more, but who cares about Cena? I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss me some baby knees. Goddamn Mona don't have no loyalty to a motherfucker. Y'all better secure your bag, nigga, like DJ Khaled says. Anyway, they living in this place together. You know, Scrap says he got Grussel Girl Entertainment Modeling Company, and that means that he got all these hoes around for whatever, you know, work or play. Even though he say it's just work. It's just work, y'all. Young Jock see, and he ready to play. Scrap is telling him, you know what? She just my personal assistant. I'm gonna need you to keep your hands off of her too. We gonna keep this shit business and business only. Jock was like, that's your business, not mine. Now back to Rashida. She's got Pressed, her store in Phipps Plaza. Phipps Plaza is a high-end mall out here in Atlanta, Georgia. So she was doing good just to get in there. She tells us that she's one of the top earners in this motherfucker. I said, oh, okay. Even though we know that Saks Fifth Avenue and Nordstrom's is the anchor stores there. Maybe she talking about the other boutiques in there. And she wasn't lying when she said that she got family working there. Because when you walk your ass up in there, it's just, you can tell everybody look like the mama. She got aunts and cousins and everybody. I've never seen Rashida when I got there. But I ain't mad. You know what? You should know that your family probably won't steal from you. And hell, if you can't trust your damn family, then who can you trust? And in all seriousness, you know what? It's a good thing that she's in the store. I mean in the mall. I'm not trying to down, you know, Miss Rashida's accomplishments. But let's try to come to terms on the craziness of the scene that later on ensued. So I told you guys that Mama D is pissed about you know, Rashida and Kirk leaving her baby high and dry at the courthouse. So she goes down there And she tells Rashida, you know what, that shit is foul what you did. Okay, Rashida again. I was in Los Angeles filming Rosewood. I said, bitch, you gonna keep on bringing up that 2-minute little scene that you had. All right, Rashida. Kirk had already talked to Scrappy and told him that we wasn't gonna make it. And Mama D was like, yeah, but the day of court for real, Rashida. And she was like, well, they just told me the night before. What do you want me to do? Here come Mama Rashida, Charlene. Charlene makes it real plain, bitch. Well, she's friends with Erica as well. She ain't trying to get in the middle of this shit. That's really what the story is. Nobody give a fuck about no damn Rosewood. She was like, so what? Rashida been knowing my baby longer, okay? So her loyalty should lie with you. And you know what? Rashida's just like, fuck, I don't give a fuck about none of that, okay? I ain't getting in it, whatever. So they start arguing. Charlene was like, bitch, you don't like it, get your motherfucking ass up out of here. All right, so Mama D, she starts walking out, and then all of a sudden she goes into the middle of the store, and she gets her little purse, and she starts pulling out hay. And then she puts it on the ground, and I was like, is she about to set this motherfucker on fire? Like, we about to do it like that in the mall? You know, she's like, what is this crazy lady doing in my... I said, and then Mama D says, you know what, next time you give birth to a dirty egg, you sit on this piece of hay, and you push out a dirt... What the fuck is going on, you guys? Why is we putting out hay in the store and talking about dirty eggs and everything? Yeah, that one ain't gonna work, Mama D. I'm gonna need you to come up with a better tagline than that one. It's my boo's birthday, and we are celebrating all weekend long. That's right, I got a new boo, and they are nothing like Nico. You ain't never lied. Look, I want to take this time right now to apologize to one of the Roxstars. They specifically reached out to me on Twitter some time ago, some months ago. And they said, guess what? Mimi's supposed to be gay now. And I laughed it off. I said, girl, that Mimi ain't gay. This is some shit that Media Takeout then came up, because she told me that Media Takeout was the one who had put the article out. And I was like, girl, Media Takeout, we don't believe shit that they say. Mimi ain't gay. They ain't trying to pull this shit. So I'm apologizing to you right now, because you tried to put a bitch up on game a long time ago, and I was just like, she ain't gonna sink to this low. But what it really means is that Media Takeout and Mimi are in bed together. Okay, because Media Takeout was also the ones that they said leaked the story about Mimi and Nico and this supposed leaked porno sex tape that, you know, now we know the full story on that. So I'm about sick and tired of this Mimi. Let me tell you motherfuckers something right now. You ain't fixing to get my blood pressure up on this one. Mimi has proven to me on Monday night that that bitch is willing to do whatever it takes to stay on television, positive or negative. She wants the attention, and she wants everybody to continue talking about her. So I'm not feeling sorry for Mimi no goddamn more, because this shit right here got me on, you know, fake ass Rashida and Kirk storyline levels of irritation. Okay, motherfucker, you ain't pulling me in on this one. Bitch, I got your number. And so now every time I do a section on Mimi, okay, motherfucker gonna start it off like this. I never thought that I would be in a relationship with a woman, but guess what? That's exactly what happened, and I'm happy. Whatever, Mimi. And really, if we want to keep it all the way funky, I kind of blame us for giving her this damn storyline. Fuck, we've been saying for the longest that, you know, there's sexual tension between Mimi and Miss Ariane. And when she had then ran out the Stevie and Jocelyn storyline, and then she ran out the Nico and old girl with the shaved head storyline, and fuck it, what's the next one in line? Might as well explore this whole gay thing. But fuck, we ain't meant for you to get with this bitch here, Chris. I'm sure Chris is nice enough, okay? She seemed alright so far. But fuck, we was talking about Ariane. Chris is the first woman that I've ever been in a relationship with. You guys, she was really trying to make us feel sorry, you know, pull on the heartstrings. Bitch, them strings are so fucking popped and gone. I've been through so much. Bitch, shut up. You put your own goddamn self through so damn much. Fuck you think this is, that we gonna sit here with this? Oh my God, I'm so annoyed about this. Whatever, she's having a coming out party that, you know, supposedly is a birthday party for her girl Chris. And that's where she's going to tell everybody that she's gone gay, okay? She don't care what anybody think. Okay, me. So, again, it's the party. We got Tammy there, okay? Because Tammy, like I said, she ain't got shit to do. Walk ain't there. We got Rashida. We got Carly. We got Jessica, okay? And we even got Tommy. And you might be wondering why Jessica Dime is there. Well, Jessica Dime is there because she and Mimi, they talked it out and now they're friends, okay? And she's also friends with Rashida, even though she pulled that stunt at Erica's store, all right? Yeah, Mona flipped that motherfucking script too. Carly introduces Tommy to the girls, tells them that she's friends with Jocelyn, and you know, everybody's just like, oh. Jessica, she ain't too sure about Tommy. She got her good eye on that bitch. Mimi walks in with this entourage, you know. It's guys, it's girls. They see one guy in particular. Tammy gonna say, he walked in with some Idris Elba looking nigga. I was like, bitch, where? That motherfucker ain't look like no damn Idris Elba. I don't know which one you talking about, but the one that I saw ain't saying look nothing like him. Here go Mimi. I'm sure everyone will be shocked about my new relationship, but I'm just hoping that my true friends will just want me to be happy. So the bitch gets on the mic. I haven't been happy in a long time, but Chris, you're my boo. Come here, Chris. And then, of course, here comes little teeny tiny Chris ass. I was like, why motherfuckers can't get tall lesbian girlfriends? Like, what the fuck, everybody littler than... Is that a requirement? You get the stud shorter than the damn film? Child, I guess. Okay, so Chris walk her ass up there. You know, they hug and they kiss. Everybody's like, oh, I would have never guessed it. I was like, Carly, bitch, you gonna have to tighten up on your damn backstroke too, bitch. You ain't even know nothing. Rashida called the nigga Frankie Lyman, and I'll tell you, I got a good ass giggle off of that one. Anyway, you know, everybody is just like, oh shit, ain't that something? You know, they sit down, and Tommy say some slick shit about jumping Chris or something, and I didn't even understand what that was about. But you know what? Chris was like, bitch, let me tell you something. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. This bankhead over round up and through here. So I feel like Tommy is already kind of secure in her space to be, you know, kind of the mean, messy one that ain't nobody really too sure about. Ariane, she happy that her girl then finally came out the closet. She tells us she been knowing for over a year. I said, bitch, you been knowing for about 10 damn years, okay? She glad that, you know, this shit can die down with Chris, and then Ariane can break up with her DJ girlfriend and come move in with Mimi. Ariane said, bitch, I'm gonna become a main feature on this show if it kills me. Talking about that ain't Mimi type. What type is it, Ariane? You? Then, of course, Tiara shows up, okay? And Jessica, because she ain't too sure about Tommy and, you know, all the mess that's going on over there, you know, she tries to kind of remain neutral, go over to Tiara, because she already know the shit that's about to go down. And when Tommy and Carly see her walk in, oh, yeah, bitch, it's on, okay? Tommy fixing to tell her that she is showing up Scrap's new girlfriend, and she gonna have to get used to her being around. Alright, you guys, that's it. About to sweat to death in this car. It ain't even hot outside, but it's warm in here, so y'all know me, frugal, trying not to burn her damn gas, turning on the air. Anyway, you guys, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Rox. I'm It's Rox. The channel is for It's Rox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.